So this war I was able to contribute quite a lot. Maybe I could have contributed more. I've been thinking about this lately. So kind of my goal with King of Strike is to knock out 6 stars as quickly as possible. I call the highest base I think I can 3-star, and then whatever base isn't called, I'll just attack that one next, and that's kind of the way I've been operating. But I've been thinking, now that I have level 4 hogs and enough to do max Dragloon, it's pretty rare that you would find a base left over that could have been 3-starred with Go Wipe. So I feel now maybe I would be better serving the clans that I'm in with King of Strike by holding my second attack and cleaning up, like a tough Town Hall 8 base. So I don't know, we'll see. But at least for this war, 2 3-star raids to show you guys, so I hope you enjoy. The first 3-star raid is against the highest Town Hall 8 in the enemy clan. So this guy, quite a bit above me in terms of rank. But again, I've done Town Hall 8 like I wished I could have done it and gone all offensive first. And maxing the most advantageous defensive buildings for clan wars. So ignoring mortars, ignoring cannons, archer towers, those kind of things, and just doing the air defenses, the Teslas, and the bombs. So there's a couple places in this base for giant bombs, but no double giant bombs, so it's a pretty obvious target for hogs. The air defenses are pretty well protected by storages. Would have been tricky, I think, to get in there with dragons and really take them all out. So when I started this raid, there was a black hole in the base. I didn't realize that was the case, so that was pretty funny. In hindsight, this giant that I dropped here should have been dropped inside that black hole, because if I had followed the giant up with a couple of hogs, I could have taken out the Tesla, and that would have negated the spring trap. So I didn't really think about that. I just proceeded with the plan that I had. So also, level 4 giants get fried really fast. I would need level 4. I would need 4 hogs instead of 3 to take out a defense with the level 4 giant. So these guys had pretty stacked clan castles. A bunch of archers to make the lure tough, max level wizards, and then a balloon at the end, which is actually a pain in the butt to deal with. I was pretty happy with the way that I dealt with this clan castle. Kind of just stringing in some troops one at a time. I only lost 1 wizard, and of course the barbs, which you're going to lose anyway. So that was really good for me. Sending half my hogs on the south side and half my hogs up top. Asian walled these guys to try to avoid the spring trap. I don't think it worked. I think I hit the spring trap anyway. Yeah. Only 1 hog over the spring trap, which isn't bad. So this first heal I made sure to cover down to that open spot where there could be a giant bomb. And now that there was a Tesla there, I'm almost positive there's double giant bomb down here on either side of the cannon. So I drop a heal there, keep those hogs healed all the way up. There turns out to not be another bomb there. I believe the other bomb was up north where my hogs were, so I'm not sure why the king switched targets. I think because he chased the hogs too far, and once he killed the one he was on, he ignored the other one. So that worked out really, really well for me, just the way that worked out, and that's nothing but luck. I think I certainly could have improved my hog deployment a little bit this raid, but I had more than enough hogs left over at the end. Basically, I should have dropped my cleanup troops sooner as well, but I went ahead and dropped my king up here, and yeah, I actually, both my hog raids this war came pretty close to time. I would say within like 15 to 20 seconds of time, but I got plenty of troops for cleanup, so this works out just fine. So the second raid, I contemplated cleaning up 33 or 36. 32, 34, and 35 were all called. 37 had already been 3-starred, so it was either clean up on 33 or 36 or take 38. Next highest base to go for. There was somebody else in clan chat that kind of wanted 38, but he'd been here longer than me, so I said, take whichever, if you want to do it, go for it. If not, I'll be happy to take it. So he said, no, I'll do a different raid. So I said, fine. So I just went in on 38 here and took a 3-star. This one's a lot easier base, but I did have some trouble with the clan castle kill. Actually, I'm going to restart this because I'm going to highlight this later. I didn't think that through very well. Anyway. So this is a pretty straightforward hog raid. Obvious giant bomb placement. Single hogs can go in and trip any of those bombs there, so it's totally worth the single hog investment to get rid of a giant bomb. That hog was meant to trigger a bomb that could have been between those cannons. It didn't work out, unfortunately. That hog was hoping to trigger a bomb there, also didn't work out. Got the full lure without any trouble at all. But then there was actually no anchor point for me on this base. I could have anchored, in hindsight, maybe I could have anchored on the elixir storage on the opposite side of the base, but I already had the clan castle over here and I didn't want to waste too much time. So I ended up having to spend a couple of archers and barbs to get these guys clumped up, and that actually almost cost me, well, it cost me a lot. So two of my wizards got fried right away, and I didn't have any more trash troops to throw in front, except an archer or two, and so I didn't handle it very well. Unfortunately, the wizard locks on to the balloon instead of the other wizard, so I had to use my king to take him out. But I didn't use any of the king's health, so I don't think it was too big of a deal. Looks like somebody made it over to the house, so yeah, just to wrap up the rest of this raid, I mean, it's really just keeping the hogs under heal as much as I can. That first heal really had great coverage. This second one here, not the greatest heal. I would definitely redo that one if I could. I'm sending in the level 5 hogs on the back end so that they avoid any spring traps. But you know, you can see here there's more than enough hogs to clean up these last two defenses, and they turn around and take care of the Barbarian King right away. So, couple cleanup wizards, Barbarian King going around, and that's the end of this raid.